Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be testing out a few different things, a little nail hack in there, so I'm super excited to be doing this video with you guys. First on the list is the all new recently launched Kiara Sky tips. I am super excited to be using these. They freaking pre-etched them, you guys. I don't know if this is like a new thing, but I have never seen a tip that is pre-etched on the little whale. So I am shooketh, I am excited, and definitely a must because sometimes C-curve tips can be extremely hard to attach to the nail for whatever reason. I don't know if it's like the thickness of them or what it is, but because these are pre-etched, they attach very easily. So I am going to be testing them out on myself or on one of my clients. So I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that. They also sent me the square ones and then the stiletto ones. Like I said, pre-etched, and they come in clear or natural. So make sure you guys check those out and use my discount code to save a little bit of money. Second thing on the list is this Flash Cure light from Profiles Backstage. You guys, these are my favorite little lights to use for flash curing. And not only that, these actually come with the little silicone attachments that you can put on top of the LED light. I personally had no idea what these things were used for, so I didn't use it. I've had this in my stash for a good minute, but shout out to the student that brought up this nail hack in one of my classes. Shout out to you, girl, and shout out to the person that actually came out with the hack. But we are going to be using some base coat, a gel base coat, to attach these flowers onto the nail. So the hack is basically you add a thin layer of base gel, put your flowers on it, squeeze the heck out of it with the silicone attachment, turn it on, and then you have the flattest laying flowers on your tip. I'm shocked and I'm shook because where has this been all my life? I know encapsulating flowers can be extremely hard, and I myself have struggled with them. I thought coming up with, like the gluing on instead of using acrylic was genius, and that has helped me tremendously, like a lot. But this just changes the whole game altogether. So whenever you glue it on there with nail glue, some little areas can still stick up. So this just deletes all that. It messes with the whole complication of the encapsulating flowers. So I'm definitely excited to be testing this out. Definitely recommend you guys trying it out. I'll give you guys some little thoughts at the end as well, like on whether this will work for different types of nails. But you guys, look at this. Look at how flat they are laying. Now I did miss a little area on the side, so I'm going to go back in and just put a little bit more base coat and do the same process again. And then I will say the less base coat that you use, the less is going to overflow. So I did get a little bit of overflow on the sides, but I just clipped that off with my nail clippers. And boom, you got the perfectly laid flowers for encapsulation. I'm so excited to be using this hack, you guys, because I don't think you guys realize how hard. I'm sure you guys do realize that it is extremely hard to encapsulate stuff. So shout out to you guys that figured this out. Now I'm going to be doing that again on all of the nails. I'm very small amount of base coat, putting my desired flowers on there. You can put as many or as little as you want. And then again, we're going to grab that light and really press it in until it is covering the entire surface of the nail. And then you turn it on. And then the length of how much you cure it is honestly your personal preference. 10 seconds, I feel like, is perfect, and it did the trick. So I feel like if you are in a hurry, 10 seconds is perfect. And then boom, you just let it go, and look at that. And like I said, you get a little bit of overflow, but I just clipped that off with my nail clippers. So again, I'm just going to be taking my nail clippers, and these are like straight edge clippers, so it makes it very easy to go down the sides and just clip it off. And I want to make sure that I do this before I go in with any acrylic so that the shape doesn't get all wonky and I don't have little areas where the acrylic kind of flows over and the shape stays nice and tight. So now I'm going in with this very beautiful green. It's like a muted lime green, if that makes sense. So it's like not super pastel, but not very bright, but still bright, but still pastel. I don't know if that makes sense. But it is called Tea-quila Lime from Kiara Sky. It is such a pretty color. Definitely recommended for the springtime and absolutely for the summertime as well. So I'm just taking that color and I'm going to be using it near the cuticle and just kind of gently blend it down into the tip. We're going to be doing kind of like a colored into clear ombre. Now I will say, if you're wanting to do like milk bath nails, some of the things that I did notice with doing this nail hack with the flowers is that a lot of the time when we do milk bath inspired nails, you see a lot of flower petals that are under the milk. and some that are kind of sticking out, and that's ultimately what makes the effect look very, very beautiful. But because these flowers are extremely flat to the surface of the nail, you're not going to get that same effect. So I feel like you could either put a color underneath and then go from there, but I also don't know how the base coat would react with kind of sandwiching it in between acrylic. So I don't know. Those are some things that I will definitely be testing out for you guys. But for milk bath nails specifically, I think it would be a little bit trickier to get that nice effect that we typically get when we just use acrylic for the flowers or I glue them down with my glue. So just some thoughts, and kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So in case you guys are wanting to do milk bath nails, give it a go. If you guys do and it works, tag me so I can see. But share your guys' thoughts down below and let me know what you guys think would happen if we tried to do milk bath nails with this hack. So I'm just going to be taking this beautiful green and I'm just placing that on the nail bed again, just very gently blending it downwards. Now I will say this acrylic is so smooth and easy to work with, and the opaqueness is on point. So if you guys are looking for a pretty opaque light pastel green color, this one is so beautiful. So I'm just very quickly blending that downwards, and then we're going to be going in with a different acrylic to kind of blend them out as well. Now to still get that like kind of clear effect but a little bit frosted, we're going to be using the Sea Glass acrylic from Kiara Sky in the color Frosted Glass. It's super like cloudy but very sheer still. So when you go and encapsulate, it's not going to be ultimately like that milky white. It's definitely a lot more sheer than that. You'll be able to see it at the end, but it still gives it a nice little blend with that green. So that's why I chose to use this instead of just clear. So I'm going to be adding a thin layer of that on the tips, and then we're going to be encapsulating these nails. Super simple. I'm just filling in those tips with that acrylic. Now I did absolutely forget to mention that I'm using the Kiara Sky brush, the new one in the color pink. And I will definitely insert a photo of it. It's super pretty. Definitely recommend it. It works just as good as my other brushes. Just the difference is that it's pink and it's sparkly. I am sorry that I did not show it. I definitely forgot to share the brush with you guys at the beginning. Now for my clear acrylic, I am using the Not Polished Clear Acrylic. It is my go-to. It's like super clear, which is perfect for clear nails and encapsulating nails as well. I'm going to go ahead and just add a thin layer, focusing on that middle section and the rest of the tip, because that is the thinner areas, and I want to make sure that I add that thickness that we need. Now once I'm done encapsulating and everything is nice and dry, I'm going in with my rechargeable e-file from Kiara Sky. I have her at a speed of about 10 to 11,000 RPMs. And then for my bit, I am using the Not Polished 5-in-1 bit in the Fine Grit color red. I'm just going to go ahead and file around that cuticle. I want to make sure that that acrylic is nice and flush to the natural nail. That is going to ultimately help so that you don't get lifting and anything like that. And then I'm just very like randomly going in and filing the surface. I'm not being super perfectionist about it because I do try to lay my acrylic as neat as possible. So the filing at the end isn't too much, but I am focusing on that cuticle area for sure. I'm going in with my hand file. This is a Tammy Taylor peel and stick file, all-time favorite, definitely recommend it, and I don't think I'll ever stop recommending it. I absolutely love these. They are linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in purchasing them. But I'm just going in and filing the sides, making sure that the shape is nice and perfect. Once I'm done with the sides, I'm going to go in and turn the hand around to look at the nails from the client's perspective. I'm going to be able to really shape those nails out and see any imperfections from a different angle that I may have missed from my view. So always make sure you guys do that. And y'all already know my favorite combo is the Kiara Sky lint-free wipes and a little bit of Young Nail Swipe to clean the surface of the nails, to dehydrate the nail, to clean my brushes. So let me know down below if you guys have tried this combo and what your guys' thoughts are on it. Now we're going to be top coating super simple with the Gloss It from Not Polished. It is our shiny top coat. No wipe top coat, which is my favorite. I'm going to go in and just lightly coat the nails. And then we're going to be curing that in the light for a full minute. I like to do 2 minutes just to be safe and make sure everything is fully cured. Now, in your guys' most and deepest honest opinion, let me know if you guys think that this green to clear flower combo is a vibe or not. I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold on it, so let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I hope you guys learned a ton. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.